Hello and welcome to the Streaming Parson's D4DJ Christmas Advent 2024 edition. This year for this series, I'm going to take a much simpler approach compared to last year and really use this as a time to look back on this year as I went full plunge into the D4DJ video essay series and take a look at various member cards. Considering how many essays I have made in 2024, you can guess how many character cards and stories I researched for this series and wanted to reflect on important contributors, scrapped ideas, and some silly member cards that were just too good to pass up. So, come with me on this pre-winter express and reminisce of D4DJ Christmas Past. Normally I have like a cool transition title card, but you can tell this is like a high quality video in the making. Anyway, the first member card for this year's Advent is the Tsubaki 4-star member card, Days Before, Days After, which was during the first D4 Fest, so pretty early in the game's life. This member card inspired an entire essay. So I originally wanted to use this member card to make fun of Tsubaki and the whole problem of how building her backstory ended up contradicting parts of her loner personality. However, as I researched, I saw that Airi was so much more of a character, but at the same time I was reluctant to do a Call of Artemis essay and throw them into the mix. Because I may have mentioned this in the past, but I didn't want to deviate from the 8 main units because, I mean, think about it. I have to make at least 32 essays with just the main 8 units, and that's already going to be quite the chore. I mean, that's going to take me like 3 years to get through everybody once, assuming, Lord willing, I'm still doing this by then. I eventually gave in because Airi is just too good a character not to talk about. She's just too good a character not to talk about. The problem was coming up with an actual essay idea to talk about her. But what I ended up going with was the Arya successor discourse. Now I know this is a hot take, especially I've been in the D4DJ Discord community for just shy of a year now. And I've seen people's opinions on this, but I'm gonna say this. As between doing the research of Neo and Lumina, which was a big project in of itself, as well as some other real life stuff that happened, Crosby as a story really grew on me, and I came to really like it. I must say I really like Crosby. And in the Neo and Lumina videos, I wrote the discourse of Lumina being Neo's father figure. Which, by the way, this year's Halloween event basically confirmed. So I'm way ahead of the curve on that one. But as I struggled to talk about its ramifications to the larger narrative, Airi was the key, as she fulfilled the role that was left vacant by Lumina shifting away from her Arya persona to her Dr. Nova persona. Now returning to Days Before, Days After, we see Airi's philosophy, which looking at it again gave me an moment while reading the Voice of a Goddess Sing For You story. Airi's philosophy was fun to study from her own perspective. Because while Tsubaki and Kyoko, they have units to sing for, particularly Aoi in Tsubaki's case and Shinobu for Kyoko, for the narrative to create a story arc giving Airi somebody to sing for was something really unexpected, but I think it's special. It makes me wonder if the writers had planned the Arya succession story since way back, because this member card was 2 years before Voice of a Goddess Sing For You. But either way, I really like this card for it. I see the potential of a huge hero's journey arc for Neo, whom I've also come to like a lot as a character. And the funny thing about it is, it all starts with this character card where Irie isn't even present. Hilarious.